back when we formed our country, it was democracy or it was oligarchy, and we chose democracy. But we're losing that democracy because we have a group in office now that just thinks they can do whatever they want, take away the benefits we've worked our whole life for, take away the benefits for people that really need them at the expense of people that don't.
What's going on in our country is just, I'm distraught about it. And this is one thing that I can do to try and reverse it. And I truly feel like, Trump has control of the levers of power right now. So the only way that we can reverse it is for the people to show their power and to rise up against us.
I'm here because everything in America right now is going to hell. They just let Bove into a federal judgeship, a guy who's done nothing but bad things. They've taken away people's Medicaid. They've taken away public radio, public television. They're just taking away everything, and it sickens me to my core. And that's why I'm here today. Power in numbers.
No border! No nation! Stop the deportation!
Good and honorable people in our communities are being terrorized, and I think that's shameful. To receive documentation in the United States, it's a broken process. It often takes hundreds of thousands of dollars and 10 to 15 years. So when people say, well, why don't they just get their documentation? They're trying. They're going to their appointed court meetings, and then they're being whisked away by ICE when they're trying to do the right thing.
2, 4, 6, 8!
Stop the violence and the hate!
I don't mind being called a radical because I'm a radical for a reason. I think our country is lacking in basic decency from the top down, and we need to fight against it. Today we're out for voting rights in all the countries. Indiana is one of the most gerrymandered states in the whole country. So I think especially the southern states and the southeastern states are having a hard time getting people of color to vote because their districts have been so mismanaged, and we'd like to fix that. And John Lewis was a proponent of voting rights.
One thing is that I'm concerned about our democracy. The other thing is the cruelty. I can't abide by the constant cruelty that we see. The way in which immigrants are treated, the way in which all minorities are treated, the way in which our health care is treated as though it doesn't matter. I mean, I can go on and on and on, and it's very scary. You're never too old.
There's a lot of change going on. This is a big time in history. These kids are old enough to understand a little bit of what's happening and the importance of it, and I felt like it was important for them to see firsthand what we need to do. Yeah, they deserve a better future, and I want them to see what it takes to do that.
I would never have dreamed I'd do this, but I never dreamed what would be happening to this country. So it goes together.
And so my patriotic duty is to come here and speak and protest what's happening. I lived in Germany for 35 years and have been in this country 2 years now. I don't recognize my own country. Let's stop this persecution of anyone that isn't in the top 10%.
We want to do good for all and feed the hungry and help the poor do better and give them a hand up, not just feed the rich, not just care about our own personal self, care about our forests and our lands and the hungry and the immigrants that are working to help and build a better life, not just feed the oligarchs. I feel like we are in a moral difference in the world right now, not just a political difference.
I believe we're in a fascist state right now. For the last 20 years, I served in the Army, and I gave the utmost respect to our Commander-in-Chief, and I am not going to be silent anymore. This is ridiculous. We have plenty of people that are just grinning and bearing it, and I'm not going to do that anymore. 20 years is enough. I fought for freedom, not fascism.
I think we need more protests. We need to hit that 3.5 24/7. We need to support LA, and we need to support our Democrats and our people that want good for everyone, not just for themselves. And if that means bringing down this government, then we got to do what we can and stand up together.
My biggest fear is that democracy is going to disappear and that this guy is going to take over with his money, with his supporters. It's scary. It's scary how he's wiping out. He's going after minorities now. He's going to go after women. He's going to go after everyone. He's going to go after everyone who's not like him, and that's my biggest fear. But I also feel like it's my duty to be out here because there are other veterans that I've been finding here too that feel the same way that I do, and I want to make this a safe place. And by me being out here, I'm supporting democracy.
I've had it with ICE and detaining people that have no criminal background. There's so much wrong with this presidency. There's just not enough signs.
And how immigrants are not hurting this country, they're making it better, and Trump's making it worse, and MAGA's making it worse. The solution is to get rid of Donald Trump, get him out of office, and to put a face on the immigrants, these people, those people. When you do that, you dehumanize them, and they become just somebody without a face, without a personality. And when you do that, it's easy to hate them, it's easy to deport them. And my point is, this is the beginning of an American Holocaust. There's so many parallels to Nazi Germany. And if we're not careful, we're going to go down that road, and I don't want to go down that road.
We have a man who thinks that he's a king because he thinks he can do whatever he wants, and he's complicit with a Congress and a Supreme Court that just allows him to get away with what our founding fathers said was a separation of power. No longer is that true. Now we have an individual who thinks he's above the law, can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and we have a group that's allowing him to do that. So that's the reason I'm here today, and I could go on and on, but that's probably enough.
I feel like our country has a long history of freedom, so we've seen it happen in other countries, but hopefully we can push back against this and stop it. And we have seen dictatorships fall in other countries, and the way that it happened was always with the people rising up. So that's what we got to do.